Hi, my name is Andrew, and before I jump into the content that I want to talk to you guys about tonight, I want to give you a little bit of background on me. So I'm a U.S. Marine veteran, and I got out of the Marine Corps in 2020. And something that I saw that was happening a lot around that time was, um, there was a lot of small businesses that were really hurting as a result of COVID lockdowns and all the other craziness that was going on at that time. That wasn't something that sat well with me at all because I believe very strongly that small business is the backbone of America. And so I started my company, Sovereign SEO, with the objective to help small businesses connect with more people, so that you guys can, help more people and grow and scale the way that you want to. So with that in mind, I want to show you guys exactly how you can do that using your presence online. So these are this is a tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs. Among other things, it allows me to take a look at how many people are searching for what keywords each month. So I know you guys do work around northern Arizona. I'm not sure if you work particularly in Flagstaff or Prescott, but these are words that people are searching for in relation to Flagstaff and Prescott. So this just gives you an idea of how many people are searching for your services in the areas that that you service. And if you don't service Prescott or if you don't service Flagstaff, just ignore those or either I'm sure you do probably service either one of these areas. So we'll take you can just ignore the other keywords. But Flagstaff roofer gets searched on Google 250 times a month on average. Roofer in Flagstaff 250, Prescott 250. So my point is that there's probably well over 1,000 people who are searching for these services each month, and that could be extremely impactful for your business, and I'm sure you understand how. If you were to capture even several hundred people out of that traffic and bring them to your website when they search, that would very quickly convert into 10, 20, potentially even more people than that coming to your website every month. And these are people who are searching for this exactly. They're people who are motivated to go ahead and move forward and buy the services that you guys are offering. So I want to give you a few tips with so that you can actually do that, so that you can capture some of that traffic that's coming through. So the first thing I want to talk about is the content on your site. And when I say content, I specifically mean these text areas, all right? So something that's really helpful and really important when you're writing the text that goes to your page is that you include these keywords in the text. The reason for that is if somebody goes to search for Flagstaff roofer, if your page says Flagstaff roofer 2 or 3 times, then Google's going to understand that you need to be on the results list for that. So to give you an idea for what this looks like, I searched Flagstaff roofer here, and if I scroll down, the first actual business that's ranking for these, because Angie, Yelp, Gaff, BBB, these are not roofers, as I'm sure you know. So the first roofer who's ranking here is Polaris Roofing Systems. If we go ahead and take a look at their site and look at the content they have, they have Flagstaff Roofing Company, roofer in Flagstaff AZ, let's see, roofing contractor in Flagstaff, Arizona. So you can see these guys are using that strategy. They're using these keywords that people are searching for to let Google know that they want to be found for those words, all right? So that's my number 1 tip. My number 2 tip also has to do with how you guys can be found more easily in these rankings down here. These are the organic rankings. And that's something called backlinks. What a backlink is any time that your URL is, or essentially anywhere a link to your site exists on the internet outside of your page. Currently, you guys have 48 backlinks, so your site is referenced 48 times, coming from 8 different websites. All right. So as a demo of what you could do, what that could look like is Polaris. Again, the site we looked at over here. These guys have 825 backlinks off of almost 200 different websites. So that's the reason that they are able to rank highly here in the #1 place for Flagstaff Roofer, which gets searched 250 times a month, as we saw over here. So that's something that could be really impactful for you guys, would be to find more and good quality backlinks. Because the first thing I talked about, content, tells Google what you want to rank for, but backlinks are basically what dictates to Google how reputable your site is. And if you have more backlinks and they're good quality backlinks, that will indicate that you're going to be more reputable and you'll rank higher. And ideally, what you want is to rank on the first page for all the words that you want to rank for, because we know that people don't really look at the second and third page all that often. So you really want to be there, findable on the first page. So that's my second tip. My third and final tip for you guys has to do with this right here. We call this the map pack. The map pack is Google's business directory, essentially. So when it comes to the map pack, you'll notice that Polaris Roofing Systems, despite being the first roofer to appear here in the organic rankings, is second in this list rather than first. And that's because although website rankings does affect the rankings here, it's not the only thing that does. And something else that's really important for these rankings is something called citations. And all a citation is somewhere that your business name, address, and phone number are all listed together on the internet. So as you might imagine, that's something like BBB or yellowpages.com, places like that, business directories online. So my suggestion here is you go out and you find your top competitors in terms of ranking in the map pack, and you see what business directories they have citations in. And then you go out and you get your business cited in those same directories. And then when you're done with that, you go grab a few more to make sure that you are staying one step ahead. And you'll see that really helps with your ranking in terms of the map pack. So those are the tips I have for you guys. I really hope this info is helpful. I would love to hear back with any questions you might have, or if there's anything that I can do to help you guys out with this. So thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you.